Okay, folks, so Frankenstein is the IP that is the gift that keeps on giving lately, because not only do we have Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein that's hitting us later on this year on Netflix, but we've also got The Bride from Maggie Gyllenhaal, and this one's got Christian Bale in it, and we finally got a teaser. So it's looking a little different. So I will say that at least The Bride and the Del Toro's Frankenstein are looking very different from one another. It is super curious when Hollywood does this. It's like they find out that one person is adapting a story and they're like, another studio just figures, okay, we got to strike while the iron's hot. Let's get in our story that's adjacent or somehow the same or connected to this thing. So very interesting how all of this goes. But the article here from John Squires from Bloody Disgusting, let's go ahead and jump into this article here and check out the trailer. There we go. We got an image there, got ink all over the face, ink on the tongue, ink on the lips. Let's see what we got. Christian Bale is Frankenstein's monster, and Jessie Buckley is the Bride of Frankenstein in director Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride, a fresh take on the classic horror story. The Bride, which is currently set for theatrical release on March 6, 2026, has been rated R for strong, bloody, violent content, sexual content and nudity, and language. Watch the official teaser trailer for The Bride below. In the upcoming film, quote, a lonely Frankenstein, Bale, travels to 1930 Chicago to ask groundbreaking scientist Dr. Euphronius, 5-time Oscar nominee Annette Bening, to create a companion for him. The two revive a murdered young woman and the bride is born. What ensues is beyond what either of them imagined. Murder, possession, a wild and radical cultural movement, and outlaw lovers in a wild and combustible romance. The film also stars Peter Sarsgaard, Academy Award nominee Jake Gyllenhaal, and Oscar winner Penélope Cruz. Maggie Gyllenhaal directs from her own screenplay and produces alongside Oscar nominee Emma Tillinger-Koskoff, Talia Klein-Hendler, and Osnat Handelsman-Karen. Executive producers are Carla Raj, David Webb, and Courtney Kivowitz. All right, so let's check out this trailer. You know, the rest of the article, they get into other roles on the film. I feel like anytime I try to read a bunch of names in a row, it just ends in disaster. So I'm going to put those up on the screen so you guys can check them out yourself. And of course, they give the, plot outline for the original Bride of Frankenstein from 1935 from the great director James Whale. But that, I feel like, is going to be not really what we're getting into here with Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride. So let's go ahead and check this trailer out. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and give that another watch and mute it so we can talk about it. This definitely this is looking really stylized to me. I don't know if I've seen a Maggie Gyllenhaal movie before. Let me know in the live chat. Let me know in the comments what she's directed. I don't believe I've ever seen, a film that she's directed. I've certainly seen her perform in movies. This is looking really good. I mean, the production value looks great and everything. This looks like kind of what we thought we were going to get from a Joker and Harley Quinn movie in Folie à Deux, which we didn't really get. But this looks very, very Bonnie and Clyde. Big time Bonnie and Clyde vibes here. And Jessie Buckley, is that the actress that is playing the bride here? Big time Lady Gaga vibes. I'm just going to straight out just come out and say it. This is interesting. Like, is this going to be like a dark comedy? Kind of looks like it's going to be a dark comedy, but yeah, as you're seeing here in some of the images that are flashing on the screen, like a big time Bonnie and Clyde vibe. I don't know quite what to think about the tone. It's not that I'm disinterested in the movie. I think it's an interesting take on the Bride of Frankenstein to like put it in the 30s and have it be like this, this whole like toxic romance or criminal romance kind of story. Very, very interesting take here, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. So let me know in the live chat your thoughts on Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride. If you're watching after the fact, jump on into the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. And thank you so much for checking out the video. Please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share the channel with someone who you think would dig this kind of content, because we are covering horror movie and TV news and, you know, horror video games, comic books, all that kind of stuff right here on the channel. As long as it piques our interest or tickles our fancy, we're going to cover it here. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing.